Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello, everyone. What is going on? Thank you so much for being here for this live video. We're going to do some mini readings, astrology and tarot. And I'm really excited because the sun has now moved into the sign of Scorpio. So we are officially now in Scorpio season, and this is a very deep dive kind of energy. I know that sometimes Scorpio season can feel a little bit intense. We are starting with a bang. I mean, the sun is going to be conjuncting Mercury, who is retrograde in Scorpio. And we are also going to see this really powerful full moon next week, you guys, in Taurus, which is on Halloween, a full moon on Halloween, at the same time as we begin the Celtic New Year with the first Celtic holiday, which is Samhain. So it is wild. These are wild times. And it's actually... there's so much going on. I've been hearing a little bit from, here and there from people, so much going on that it's difficult to pinpoint where it's all coming from. But just know that we are now in a very powerful, like transformational time, like a very Plutonian energy, which is Scorpio. So I'm sure that you guys need some guidance. I'm sure that you guys would like me to either, pull some cards for you or maybe look at your chart. So that's what we're here for every Friday night for these mini readings. Let's see who is in the chat. We've got Kimberly. How's it going? Mysteries of the Ancients. Hello, Starseeds. Shannon, how are you? Wendy, thank you for being here, you guys. Rebecca, thank you guys to the moderators. Jamie, hello. Sounds good. I saw your payment. So you were good to go. We have... let's see who else. G. Spizo, hello, welcome in. So thank you guys. And I am going to check the PayPal because I do believe we have one other person signed up. I love this energy that I'm feeling building. I do too, actually. I definitely do too. Hey Amanda, so before we actually get into the readings, before I check the PayPal and the list and everything, if you would like a reading tonight, you can sign up. There's a link in the description. The moderators are also going to be posting it up. It's $25, and here's your options. You could do a natal chart reading. You could do a transit reading. You could do a synastry, compatibility reading. That's the astrology stuff. I could look at your progressions, or you can do tarot and oracle reading. So whatever feels like you're being called towards, no judgment here. There's so much. There's so much. And then also, if you guys are interested, I do have a book coming out, which I'm really excited about. It's called A Circle of Stars, and I have it right here. I've been promoting it, announcing it. This book is an astrological guide to the Celtic and lunar wheel of the year. It's really beautiful. I mean, this book has, it's like 25 pages of information. We go through let's see, this is better. The Celtic holidays, and there's 8 of them. We give you the astrology of all of the new and full moons, as well as rituals that you can do during the year, during these special times, and recipes, seasonal recipes for the different Celtic holidays. And it's just magnificent. And then we tell you where each new and full moon is happening in your chart based off of your sun, moon, and rising. Let's see if I can show you guys one of the pictures of me. Here, summer solstice. This is one of the images. So very powerful guide for the whole year starting next week. So this is why I'm so excited about this month. This is what I've been working on for a while. And also I'm having an event, a book launch event for the release of the book, which is happening next week. And basically, it is a 3-day event where we are going to show you how you can use all of this information, ancient, cycles of the earth, the moon, and the stars, and astrology and curtain astrology to and how to embody the wisdom in your daily life. And so the 3-day event begins with my friend Tara Wild on Tuesday. It's 11 a.m. Pacific. She is going to initiate us into the path of the Celtic holidays, the Celtic wheel, and talk about the importance of that. And then the next day I will lead, and that will be on the 28th at 11 a.m. Pacific. And I'm going to teach you and talk about the importance of astrology embodying heaven on earth. And on the 3rd day, we're going to take you on this epic astral travel journey. And I'll give you a little hint. We are going to travel to a star called Antares, which is the heart of the Scorpion in the constellation of the Scorpion. So it's just going to be powerful, deep, and I hope you guys join us. To sign up, there's a link in the description. And once you sign up, you're going to get all the information about, where to purchase the book. It'll be available right at the end of the 3rd event. And we also have, some people have been asking me if we have a version or somewhere to get the book discounted. And I totally get it. And if you're somewhere else in the world and you don't want to deal with the whole shipping thing, because I know shipping is kind of a thing right now, we will have an ebook version of the book, and you can see that version on your phone. You can see it on your iPad. You could also pull it up on the computer. You'll be able to print the pages. So, and that version will only be $22. The book itself is $49. And again, that'll all be available And the printed version is only a limited edition. So only until November 6th will you be able to actually get the printed version. And then after that, you'll have access to purchase the ebook, or even to purchase the ebook as gift, as holiday gifts for your friends. And it's not just an ebook, it's an interactive ebook. You're going to love it. So that's what's happening next week, you guys. Make sure you check out the links in the description for all of that. Now, I am going to check the list and the PayPal so we can start these readings. Let's see, we're October 23rd. I can't even believe it's already October 23rd. I love that. Kimberly says she signed up. Oh, that's sweet, Kim. Okay, so let's go to PayPal and get these. I believe there's a couple of names here. So we have Amanda. Amanda, are you in the chat? And we also have Jamie. So the way that it works, for those of you guys that are new, that are getting readings for the first time here on my channel, when I call your name, that's when you put your information in the chat. So you can have it ready in a little message and then copy and paste it when it's your turn. So if Amanda, yes, she is. Okay, so let me know what kind of reading you want. And if it is an astrology reading, what kind of reading? So natal, transit, or progression. Or if it's the synastry, I'm going to need the information for both people. But this is basically your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as the location. And we'll be off to the rodeo. Thank you, moderators, for putting up all that information and guiding people tonight. So go ahead and put up your question, Amanda. I have some new cards today, and I also have my Astro dice, which I was using when I went live with Jason the other day, and I had a lot of fun doing that, so I may use that. But I have these cards that I haven't used in a long time, you guys. It's been years. Hey, babe. So these cards they're tarot cards, but they are from a deck that is kind of old. This is a Doreen Virtue tarot deck, so that's that. But I'm excited to use these cards and to see what kind of messages come through for those of you guys that are wanting a tarot reading. Hello, Warrior of Lights. You just saw me on K-Moon. Yes, I was on K-Moon's channel last night. And we were talking about embodying heaven on earth and, bringing in the wisdom of the planets and the cycles of the earth and the stars and the moon, and making it part of our daily lives, and the merging that's happening between like the old wisdom and the new wisdom, the Aquarian energy that is also happening. Mary Ann, I just saw you get on the list. Okay. So natal chart reading for Amanda. All right. Let's pull up your chart. That's right. Happy belated birthday. Okie dokie. Give me 1 second here. Time is 12 p.m. Do you know, is that the exact time you were born or is that an estimate? I'm super into astrology. I've just never had my chart read from someone else's perspective. Cool. Very awesome. Okay, so let me make sure I have this right. 10/7/94 at 12 p.m. in Painesville, Ohio. I hope I'm saying that right. Ooh, baby. Look at that. By the way, I can be quite entertaining when I get crazy. But that is quite something, my dear. Oh, that's so funny. I just signed up for reading You Shall Wait Until I Call Your Name. But do let me know what your name is in PayPal because I'm not going to know. All right. Let's look at what's going on here. Wow, that's exact time. Cool. So, the first obvious thing that I see here is this massive Scorpio stellium with your North Node, Jupiter, Venus. Wow. And the moon and Pluto and Juno and Mercury. Okay. I was looking at someone's chart earlier today and they had something similar. It was like a whole bunch of stuff like all together. When I see this, I sense, okay, strong mission, one purpose, like, let's go. You came here to do exactly this. And that's why all these planets are right here at the same time, conjunct all together. Okay. That is like massive. This is it. This is what you came here to do. I want to double that by saying that you do have, it's not exact, but it is pretty much a kite, grand trine on Earth, and then the two sextiles, which make this a kite, and it points to the stellium in Scorpio. So again, the kites, they point towards, okay, where to channel the energy. It's pointing to where you're supposed to go. So that's significant as well. That adds importance to that. In terms of it's so interesting because you're a Libra sun, but at the same time, I'm sure you're way more Scorpio. Like, I'm sure you experience the world way more through this energy of Scorpio than your Libra sun. And sometimes it might feel like your Libra sun is like lost in the abyss, trying to do this one thing while all of your other planets in Scorpio are trying to do this other thing. And they're like taking over the party. They took over the party. But having, the sun in the 10th house also is very much about focusing on being seen, being recognized. There is something that you are supposed to do here that is going to put you into the limelight, in a sense, with that sun in the 10th house. Now, you are a Sagittarius rising, which means that you are ruled by the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is in your 12th house, which intensifies your psychic abilities. All this Scorpio also means you're very psychic. And part of exploring the world is part of your destiny. I think you also came here to help usher in the Aquarian age because you do have North Node in the 11th house of Aquarius, South Node in the 5th house of Leo. So in this life, you're guided to move towards like the future expression, to bring in the new age, but to also remember and learn to live life to the fullest with everything you've got. You came to give it all you got, and to learn to let go of the need to be stable, and also to let go of the need to be in control, and especially of your security, to stop desiring to have stability and then kind of take a little more risk here and there. And also because the 5th house is ruled by Leo, this is moving away from focusing on yourself and then moving towards focusing on the group. I experience a lot of loss and constant change, and my work is where I want recognition. Yes. So that's, I mean, this stellium is intense. Your Mercury is being aspected right now in regards to the Mercury retrograde. All of this, all these planets right now are actually being affected by Mercury retrograde because of the Scorpio energy. And it also, you also have, there's power, like you also came with a lot of power. In terms of Pluto, Pluto pretty much conjunct, it's a wide orb, but Pluto conjunct the moon. So you have so much intensity in terms of your emotions, but also you have like very strong psychic ability, because with Pluto and the moon in the 12th house, this activates your psychic powers that are ruled by the planet Neptune. In terms of relationships, you do have like a lucky thing going on here with Jupiter conjunct Venus, but in terms of relationships, you need things to be really intense. And there's an aspect of relationships that will guide you, intense relationships will guide you towards your future, towards your destiny, because you also have Juno right there, the planet of marriage. This is quite an interesting chart. Mars, this is interesting. So you have this opposition here between Black Moon Lilith and Juno. They're kind of at opposite ends of the spectrum. So this is like a little bit confusing in terms of relationship, because you require freedom and independence to express yourself, to be sensual, to do the life through this very beautiful but sort of rebellious expression of your like sexuality. And then at the same time, and your beauty, and it, like literally like showing off your beauty, that's what Lilith wants. But then Juno on the other end of the spectrum is like, I need intensity and I need intense relationships, because that's really the only way that it's going to work. But these two being at odds makes it an interesting dynamic. And then you've got Mars T-squaring that opposition. And your Mars in Leo, you're driven by this desire to really express yourself, to be passionate, to have fun. But also in the 8th house of Scorpio, there is this kind of relentless drive that adds to the whole like Scorpio energy in your chart. And it is, of course, related to your life purpose and your destiny. And it's true that you're going to see a lot of changes in your life, because there is a lot of intense Scorpio energy in your chart, including Mars in the 8th house. So that's what I see. I hope that was fun for you, and I do appreciate you getting a reading. So we have Jamie next. So I'm going to give you a moment to put up your question, and then I'm going to look into the chat and see what we got going on in the comments. Yeah, right? Super Scorpio. Yup, the psychic gifts. So the list is Jamie and then Mary Ann. So we'll take Jamie's question next, and then we'll take Mary Ann's question. So you'll have to post it again when it's when I call your name. I'm assuming Warrior of Light. Yeah, Mary Ann. Yeah. So save that and hold on to it because we're gonna do Jamie's question next. And for everybody else that's here, thanks for watching and hanging out. I know these videos end up being super entertaining. And also, I think a lot of you guys watch, these readings because it helps you to learn astrology as well. I do have an astrology course if you are interested. If you want to learn astrology, we take it in little bits and pieces. And we have 4 modules out: fundamentals of astrology, the sun in astrology, the moon in astrology, and then the planet Mercury in astrology. And each one goes into detail about each of those planets. So that's super fun. No, Kimberly, not tonight. Hi, Jai. I want to know about a career promotion from my employer. Would that be from my natal chart? Not sure. Here's my information. What do you want to know about it? I'm going to start pulling up your chart while you answer that. So, has the promotion already happened? Are you wondering if you should take it? Are you wondering if you're going to get it? Like, tell me the situation, and then I'll be able to know what to look for. And most likely I'll do transit reading, but it's possible that I'll do progressions instead. Awesome, divine energy. Thank you. Okay, 5/14/1980. 5:05 a.m. Orange. They're like the city's named Orange. I never heard of a city named Orange in California. I need the exact city because it just told me Orange doesn't exist. Okay, we're waiting for Jamie's response. Okay, there has been many changes. My CFO left, and now we have a new president. And I'm currently on maternity leave, but I have trained someone, so I'm hoping they promote me. Oh, Orange State. Where is that? It's telling me. Okay, hang on. Yeah, it's saying there's no city called Orange State, California. City of Orange? Okay. Dude, it's like not finding it. There's got to be another name for it. What's the nearest town or the nearest city? So weird. Okay, I think I just got it. I think it finally decided to find it. That was random. Orange is a city located in Orange County. Okay, I think it just found it. So we're good. Thank God. Whew. I was like, what? It was literally like giving me question marks, like, excuse me. Okay, let's pull the chart. And so you're hoping that they will promote you. So is your question, are they going to promote me? There's so many ways. There's so many things I could look at. That's why I kind of need a specific. Yes, team effort. I'm going to actually, hang on. Let me transfer this so you guys can actually see what I'm looking at. All right, so this is what I'm looking at. I'm going to throw the transits on it for a second. Saturn is transiting your 10th house. Saturn is strong in the 10th house. And you do have the 10th house cusp at in the sign of Capricorn. So I would say that in terms of career, because this is definitely like a career matter. In terms of career, see, it's interesting because there's a really intense transit that's going to be happening in December, where you will have Saturn and Jupiter conjunct in Aquarius in your 10th house. And that's going to be conjunct wow, you also have the South Node in Aquarius. Oh, interesting. So I can tell you that in terms of career, like what you have been experiencing up until this point is very much the breakdown of like your belief systems, the breakdown of maybe your faith. You've had to kind of reclaim your faith. You've had to look up and kind of surrender to the higher, spirit, whatever you want to call it. With Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter transiting your 9th house, this is a lot of questioning your faith and maybe giving up something and finding a new faith or finding new knowledge, something that has inspired you. So, but now Saturn has officially moved into your 10th house. And let's look at it like this. So maybe I can show you a little bit more clearly. But Saturn has now moved into your 10th house of career, which does add like strength and power to career. But at the same time, Saturn is about to switch signs. So maybe there's something new, right? There's something new soon, coming soon. So I'm not going to say that that's yes, you're going to get the promotion, but I am going to confirm that there is something new coming for you. And it has to do with like a futuristic look in terms of career, activating your 10th house. So I mean, I feel like it's a positive change. It's a positive aspect that will be occurring in your career house. So, but to say whether you're going to get the promotion or not, I don't know if it's exactly going to be the promotion or if it's going to be something that happens in the realm of career, and it's going to be around December 21st that you're going to feel like the big news or like some big shift. Who knows? Maybe you feel inspired to, and you find something else, something new and different and more innovative that you weren't expecting, because that Uranus energy ruled by Aquarius can be very unexpected. It's like unexpected things can happen with Uranus and Aquarius energy. So that is what I see when I look at what's happening in your 10th house of career. I'm just going to look real quick to see if there's anything else going on. Uranus is also transiting your first house of self. So a lot of how you see yourself is changing. Did you know that you were born on a new moon? And did you know that you were exactly born on a new moon in Taurus? If you didn't, now you do. Conjunct Mercury. New moon in Taurus with Taurus rising. You're ruled by Venus. That's pretty powerful. Okay. So let's see. Who is next? I think we're complete with answering that question. Mary Ann is next. And I'm going to, while you put up your question, Mary Ann, I will go check the PayPal again. Cool. That's really cool, Jamie. So the moderators are putting up the links, but they're also in the description of the video, the link to get a reading, and it's $25 sent to my PayPal. Thank you guys. And it's so exciting because I know that a lot of you guys are new to my channel, and it's super awesome to see everybody that has recently subscribed. Just gonna go through and shut down a couple of things because my system's moving a little slow. What's over here? We're gonna quit that and just look at it later. Okay, so waiting for Marianne's question, and then after that we've got Olga, and there's no one after that. Oh my God, water is so good. I've been drinking so much water lately. It's wild. I'm not seeing any comments. Are you guys seeing comments? So the way that it works to answer your question, BS, is that you send the $25 donation to my PayPal, and that the link is in the description. And then when it's your turn, that's when you put up your question, and I'll call your name, and I usually give you guys like the next few names on the list. So that's how it works. So then you just hold your question until it's your turn, but you can choose from a natal chart reading, a transit reading, a synastry reading, or progressions reading, and or tarot or oracle tarot. Reposting for Warrior of Lights. Okay. Could I do a life purpose reading, whichever you feel is best for me? Born in Richmond, Kentucky. Okay. Yes, we can do that. Thanks, Shannon. First, I'm going to pull up your chart. June 1166. $11:10 p.m. Richmond. All right. So this is your chart, Marianne. Will you let me know if you're in the chat? I think we may have lost her. Either way, I will look at this chart and let you know what I see. So then if you're not watching live, then you'll get to watch the replay. Okay, so you've got Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aries. You're an Aquarius rising, which means you're ruled by Uranus, and your Uranus is conjunct Pluto in conjunct Pluto in I don't think this is you, divine energy, is it? I thought Marianne was somebody else. Anyways, this is for whoever was born June 11th, 1966 at 11:10 p.m. in Richmond, Kentucky. Okay? So Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aries, Aquarius rising ruled by the planet Uranus, who's in your 7th house. Venus in Taurus, so that's a dignified position. So I don't know if you, that's why I wanted to know how familiar you are with your chart, to know how in depth I should go on that basic information. But basically Sun in Gemini, in the 4th house, focuses on the theme of home and family and security. It's kind of like having the Sun in Cancer. And the Gemini energy is very much a expressive energy, a mind energy. In terms of your drive, you are driven by your curiosity. That's an important thing to know. With this is interesting because your Aquarius rising ruled by the planet Uranus in your 7th house means that in terms of relationships, you've got this generational conjunction going on, exactly 15 degrees. This is Pluto power dynamics and Uranus, very different type of relationship, not your usual relationships. So you may attract people that are, maybe you're attracted to foreigners, or you just naturally attract foreigners into your life, or you may be very different, very unique, and that's something that people are attracted to about you. But being ruled by the planet Uranus means that you're very unique already. And so your relationships have to be unique as well. So life purpose, you've got North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio. So in this lifetime, your purpose is to find more stability in your life. It is to focus on your relationship to the material world and to money, your relationship to your body, your physical appearance, to focus on basically being beautiful. You have Venus also in Taurus, and this is all in the third house. So this is also about a Gemini communication aspect to your, there's something you have to share. There's a message you came here to share, and it comes from the what you bring into this world with the South Node, which is in Scorpio, which means that in a past life and also earlier in this lifetime, you may have lived in a world that was very dramatic, full of drama. And now you are learning to let go of the need for everything to be dramatic or to live in the world of drama and stress, and find more stability in your life. And you do bring a lot of wisdom because you do have South Node in the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is that Jupiterian, expansive, figure out, you come from a lot of wisdom, a lineage of wisdom that you bring with you into this life, and you channel it into everything that you do. So, the other thing too is that, Neptune conjunct your South Node is a little bit deceiving. I think sometimes you may feel a little bit confused, but also Neptune is ruled by Pisces. So that is a psychic gift that you come into this life with. And that's basically what your chart says about your life purpose. All right. So next we have Olga. So Olga, will you put up your question? Will someone tell Warrior of Light to refresh her video? Or maybe just let her keep watching so she can actually watch her reading instead of miss it and have to rewind. Sometimes it happens where people get stuck and they don't realize that they have to refresh the video. Sometimes it doesn't automatically go to where the current spot is live. What is my life purpose? Ooh, do you want me to do a tarot reading for you, Olga? Or divine energy? I hate it when that happens. I feel bad, but I mean, there's nothing I can do, Tarot. Okay, cool. So what is your life purpose? Let's pull some cards for divine energy. So what does she need to know about life purpose? Spirit guides, angels, teachers, thank you so much for being here with us. And I would like to ask help clearing the energy of these cards as well as my energy, so I can be that open channel for these tarot and oracle messages to come through. And Olga would like to know, what is her life purpose? Ooh, first reading with these epic cards. First card that came out. Wow, this is cool. So first card that came out is the Dreamer and Archangel Metatron. This is also the card of the Fool. So you're definitely on a journey of discovering yourself and your identity, who you are. You're also here to dream something new into being, to discover your faith, to discover your courage, to learn how to follow your dreams. That's part of it. Let's get some more out. So what else does she need to know about this life purpose of being a dreamer? You know, I don't know if you like animals, but there is a cute little dog in this picture too. And there is a picture of a dog in the regular card of the Fool. But I just feel like something that maybe you may have a connection to animals as well. I am feeling that too. So the next two cards you get are the Knight of Fire and the Queen of Earth. The Knight of Fire is a very passionate energy. It's a very adventurous energy. It's self-assured. Sometimes it's restless. It's very much the same as that Aries energy of the Fool card. And I think you're here to express your passion. Express your passion. And that means that not all relationships will work for you, because you also need to feel that freedom to go and explore the world. With the Queen of Earth, who's a very thoughtful, creative, and warm and sensible energy, part of your job too is to help kind of anchor this feeling of groundedness in the world. The green cards are going to come out see-through. But the Queen of Earth is very much like that Empress energy. So I also feel this kind of Taurus, motherly, nurturing, holding space. I think there will be some, challenges in your life. But you face them with understanding. And that is part of what makes you special as this, dreamer energy. So let's get a couple more cards out here. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Wow, that sounds very Aquarian to me or Sagittarian to me as well. So this card of unity is like you're here also to help kind of bring people together in some way, shape, or form. And so this makes you a very passionate, open-minded teacher that is here to guide people into knowing themselves, knowing their relationship to Earth, knowing their relationships to the sacred feminine. So that's actually really cool. That was a really cool question. And I'm also going to roll the Astro dice for you to see what comes through here. So first house, wow. First house of Taurus, which is that Queen of Earth energy, and then Pluto. So your power lies in you embodying the Queen of Earth, but also being a dreamer and letting yourself go on the journeys that will help you discover more of who you are. That is basically what this reading says. So awesome question. Thank you so much. Okay, so I believe, let me check PayPal, but I think that may be all the people that have signed up so far. But let's just make sure we check. I don't know if there's anybody else signed up. Nope, that is it. So if anybody wants to sign up, go ahead and do it now. You will be next. You're welcome. Hello from Canada. I signed up for your Woman of Earth, Moon, and Stars. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I so love that. And welcome to my channel, Chrissy. It's going to be so amazing. You know, the event itself is it's like a launch party for a book that my friend Tara Wild and I are kind of launching, and I'll show you that. I've been showing it a little bit here and there, but it's called The Circle of Stars. And we designed, you know, this whole event, Woman of Earth, Moon, and Stars, to help bring people into the energy of the Celtic and the lunar wheel of the years. And that's all the full moons, all the new moons, all the eclipses, all the Celtic holidays. So the equinoxes, the solstices, and the cross-quarter days, and how to live life according to these ancient sacred cycles that have so much meaning that they bring through. So I'm so excited for the event, and I'm so glad that you guys are excited too. And if you're not signed up, like highly recommend you sign up, because it's just going to be amazing. Like, we have over 1,200 people signed up so far. Over 1,200 people. Like, whoa. That, to me, that tells me like how much we are needing this right now. Like, you know, it's probably the biggest sort of event that I have ever ran in my life. Maria, go ahead and put up your question. It's the biggest event that we have, you know, had. For me, that I've had to put on and prepare for. Yeah, seriously. So it's just like surreal to watch all of this kind of going on for me. But I feel, and I was talking about this in K Moon's video, if you guys want to go check that out, that I am seeing this merging between the future of humanity, which is definitely technologically advanced. I mean, Aquarius is like the aliens, right? Like, I feel like in the next few years in the age of Aquarius, the aliens are definitely going to come land on Earth. Like the Anunnaki did a while ago, you know, a while ago. But all joking aside, I feel like there's a merge between technology and the future and the ancient wisdom. And we're like finding a way to bring it together. So very cool. Yes, I love that. K Moon is amazing too. So, Maria, let's get your question. Yeah, thank you, Amanda. Super awesome. Right, Rebecca? I mean, I feel like, you know, they are definitely here, but I think they're going to like show themselves to the collective. So we'll see. We'll see if people, you know, believe it or not, because there's a lot of, is it real? Is it not real? You know, where does it come from? My friend saw a UFO 3 weeks ago and caught it on video. Ooh, cool. Very cool. Thank you, Wendy. So we're waiting, Maria, we're waiting for your question to continue the readings. Extraterrestrial beings are definitely coming. I had a dream about it. Yeah, right. And you would know. The triangular ships. Ooh. There's a planet called Nibiru that supposedly, when Nibiru comes around, that's when the aliens come. And I've heard some crazy stories about this, that Nibiru is not actually a planet, but it's a fleet of like spaceships. I'm getting way out there. Some people are going to be like, what in the world happened to Jai? This is like my secret, like top secret, what I actually like, you really want to know, you know? the investigative worlds, the rabbit holes that I sometimes go down in. I mean, I'm studying how to read starseed markings in your chart. Like, why not, you know? All right, here we go. Question about possible career change and moving location. All right. Let me pull up your chart. Ten, 15, 83. Do you know what time you were born, Maria? Oh, wait for the answer. Okay. So is it Mission Hills or Los Angeles? Don't confuse me, girl. Hi, Belinda. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Yes. 100%. Of course. Yes. Yes. So the exciting thing about the next reading that I'm going to be offering, but it's looking like probably possibly December-ish, because November is going to be the month where I'm going to take a break in November. I'm still going to be, you know, going live and stuff and doing private readings, but I'm not going to be having some big launch events. Probably going to take a break from the Aquarian astrology, and then, hey Hannah, and then come back into it in December when I'm kind of settled, because I will be moving soon. So hopefully by December I'll be settled somewhere else, and November will just be this like crazy month of like transition for me. But the other reading, or the other reading that I'm preparing to put together and offer, is how to read, how to see the starseed markings in your chart, how to look at the asteroids, and like making another story, but very focused on the sacred divine feminine, the goddess energies in your chart, and the starseeds and the fixed stars, which tell you where your soul comes from, what star system you're aligned with, and what your starseed mission is, which is like the thing that inspires me the most out of everything. So let's check something. Okay. Let me just make sure I got that right. Share the screen. And if you guys want to get on the list after, there's no one signed up after this reading, so you would be next in line. And thank you to everyone that has signed up already. So many astrology readings today. Okay, so here is your chart. But what was the question? You had a question. Let's see. question about possible career change and moving locations. Okay, which means that we need to look at the transits. Current transits right here, right now. Let's. All right, so this is your chart with the transits, which will give us a little bit of insight into how the current transits are affecting you right now and what that means. And we will look at your career house and your house of home. So let's look at what's going on in your career house. So right now, you have Aquarius at the cusp of your 10th house of career. Right now, the moon is transiting. So you're having kind of like a little moon conjunction going on in the next couple of days. But that's a transit that takes a while to moves through the signs very quickly. So the more solid thing that's happening is this Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto transiting your 9th house. So similar to the last astrology reading that I did, where this person had this kind of same alignment. December 21st, I would say, is the day that you are going to start to see, closer to December, you're going to start to see a shift in career. Because Saturn and Jupiter are going to conjunct, and they will be conjunct your midheaven of Aquarius. And then when they do their little transit, their little dance through Aquarius through 2021 and 22 and even into 23, I believe, with Saturn, although Jupiter's a year, Saturn is like longer. That is the next few years. You are going to see something very important happen in your career life. That is guaranteed. Now, in terms of home, see, that is very interesting because that stuff is going to be happening in your 10th house of career. So a lot of focus is going to be here and a lot less focus is going to be down here, which is the house opposing the 10th house of career is the house of the home. So you have this in the sign of Leo. So you're going to be focusing much more on career. And you know what? Let me actually take a look. Trying to see what else is kind of aspecting this area of your life. Where's the ruler? The ruler of your 4th house is in the 6. I think that you will. You're also going through nodal return. There's a lot of there's going to be some major shifts for sure. I think you're going to see them mostly in your 10th house of career, but I also feel like it's just collaterally going to affect your 4th house of the home. And because Aquarius energy is revolutionary and unpredictable, you may not expect what's coming, but you will definitely feel a massive shift. And if something changes so dramatically or begins so dramatically in your career, it's possible that you may have to move to a new job that you find or something like that. So definitely expect things to get shaken up a little bit and have it collaterally affect your 4th house of the home. Yeah, so that feels complete. Thank you. That was a good question. Okay. Let's check PayPal again. Yeah, thank you everybody for being here. I think that may be the last one. Yep, it is. And I think we may end it there, you guys. Yeah, it's this Aquarius transit is going to be intense. Cuz we're talking the next 500 years Saturn and Jupiter will continue to meet in air signs. All about the mind and the Aquarian age, basically. And it begins with this Aquarius energy, this Aquarius conjunction. So it's like, expect big, big changes that will just like blow your mind. All right. I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you, everybody that signed up. Please sign up for the Woman of Earth, Moon, and Stars 3-day event, my launch party for my book. That's happening Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you sign up for the event, you will get all the information you need via email, and you'll have, everyone will open it up for purchasing the book at the end of the event. So Thursday afternoon-ish is when the book will officially become available, and we will have an interactive ebook version that you can also purchase. So if you did sign up for a reading, you do get entered to win the giveaway for the month of October. So make sure that you come back every Friday, especially at the end of the month, to see if you won the giveaway for that month. So thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting this channel. For those of you that are new that have signed up for this channel, I really appreciate it. And you can also follow me on Instagram too, you guys. I post a lot of cool stuff on there. I'm Channel for Grace pretty much everywhere. And we also have a Facebook group. And I have a free moon astrology guide that you can download. The link is in the description of the video. It signs you up for my email list. And I send a weekly moon magic report, which is basically an astrological forecast for the week. Every week, which people are loving. Like, people swear by this moon magic report. I didn't think it was going to be that like epically, but like people swear by it. So definitely don't miss out on that, you guys. Thank you again so much. I will see you. Dude, the next time I'll see you, I think, is at the event, because I don't think I'm going to go live between now and then. So, and remember, next week is also full moon in Taurus, on Halloween, on the same day that we celebrate Samhain, which is the beginning of the Celtic wheel. So much. So next week is jam-packed with stuff. So make sure to join. Don't miss out. I noticed the other day that there is a lunar and solar dance during eclipses in a 9-year cycle. There's a lot happening astrologically, but we will be moving into eclipses at the end of November, and the eclipse on December 14th, 2020 is a total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. I'll talk more about that when we get there. But okay, you guys, I'll see you at the event on Tuesday, Satnam, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend.